All right, Amanda. So you've been coming to the New Life Source Chiropractic for about 3 weeks now. And when you came in, you said you were, what, on about 30 pain pills a day?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me how you were doing then.
I was very down in the dumps, low, and I slept all day. I am a real estate developer and felt like my life was over. I couldn't do my properties or just have a life. I would sleep.
Just had, things were tough.
Things were tough.
Okay. Now, 3 weeks later, first of all, how many pain pills did you take last weekend?
0.
That's good. Very good. And how's your pain level now? If you were on a, let's say, how were you when you first came in on a scale of 1 to 10 being horrible?
I was a 12.
I was
I
12.
was 12.
Yeah.
and now it's down to a 5 and getting better every day.
Yeah, and one of the things we tell you is that when you first came in, your eyes were closing and you just looked like you were tired, obviously dealing with all that pain. But now you're bright. We call you our cheerleader, so it's an inspiration to see how well you're doing. And what's also important, I think, is I'd like you to share a little bit about your story of when this began, what you had, and sort of who you went to before you came here.
For about 5 years, I had been suffering pain. I had been to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Arkansas, Arizona, and twice I've had numerous MRIs. I've spent over $1 million to get better.
And how did all that work for you?
Not very well. It got me more and more pills, and with each pill you get a side effect. And
and then you said something about you were at a pain clinic for a month, and how much was that, and what did that do for you?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
It was up in Rochester, and I had spent $40,000 for the actual pain clinic, and
That's okay. So what do? They teach, you said?
You learn breathing techniques and different ways to handle your pain, but I still had the pain.
So that didn't help.
No.
And then you said one other story about you had a new Land Rover and you loved it, but you weren't able to drive anymore.
All the medicines and the pain robbed me of the ability to drive. I was almost killed in a horrible pain crash and a car crash on the freeway. It also robbed my mind. Like, that's what I've noticed in the last 3 weeks is I've gotten my ability to think back slowly.
That's good. And then you said another thing too was exciting. You said you had a real estate development business, and you'd developed some property, and you hadn't been thinking much about that, but recently you thought,
I'm getting my passion back for my real estate. I'm looking now on the computer to develop this island in Puerto Rico. My dreams are coming back that I would have never thought of.
That's excellent. And we were talking earlier too, one of the things exciting in the clinic here, we do pray for our patients. We want to try and provide a spiritual atmosphere. And I was telling the story of the patient actually said a prayer for one of the staff members here because she was so appreciative for what was going on. And you said, what was your feeling about sort of that atmosphere aspect of it?
Dr. Krennick, Kiana, Dr. Williams, you can feel their genuine caring. I've been to doctors all over the country. They sit down, they listen to your problems, they are genuine people. You can feel the light and the warmth of God in the office.
Well, that's great. Well, Amanda, thank you so much, and you've been an inspiration for all of us, and you have a blessed day, and you're just going to get better and better.